big boy and his toys, the HO Train Edition. So no slot cars today. It'll be just HO trains, and this is the Tyco overnight freight. And my grandmother gave this to me for Christmas one year, and I was pretty stoked to have it. And like a lot of Tyco stuff, you're gonna find that the front coupler busted. When I first got this, my buddy actually, I had it halfway set up on a table, and he just let the throttle go, and then it fell off the track, and then fell off the table, and the front coupler busted off. And so it was a trip to Toys R Us, and they swapped it out for me. And so you get your basic oval with the bridge there, a couple cars there, that box car and the hopper there, or actually I should say gondola. It's a gondola there. I was getting my terms mixed up earlier between a gondola and a hopper, and or that might be still some form of a hopper car, I think, because it has the unloading area on the bottom, and so that flat car with the containers did not come with the set. I don't know if that's a Tyco flat car, or I didn't see any markings on it, any identifier, especially not a Bachmann. And so I was leaning towards Bachmann for its detail, but then I have a tank car, a Bachmann tank car here that I have, and that says Bachmann right on it. I was comparing, this has nice detail here, and that's actually good detail. Good weight, has a weight on it too, and this one has some weight on it, so I thought it's maybe a Bachmann, but just still no identifier on there. And so there's a bridge piece there, power pack, trestle pieces in that bag. And so I do not know how that front coupler broke off, but this was sitting in my mom's hall closet for a long time, and it's finally out. And so I didn't get too heavily involved in HO. This was actually my first electric train set, and I only picked up like a few cars. This hopper here, I want to say it's a lifelike hopper. Still no markings on it. I'm missing a coupler on that, and one of the foot ladders right here where my finger's at is busted. And that's the one with the missing coupler right here. But I probably could just take this coupler here and then move it to the locomotive, and that'll be my donor there. Or I can just add a KD coupler on that locomotive. Maybe not. I'm not sure how involved I want to get and start buying KD couplers to like convert these or anything like that. And then I got this lifelike box car, and then it's cool. It has that little sliding door, operating sliding door. And this is a Campbell soup covered hopper. And this came from one of my nephew's sets. His grandparents worked for Campbell Soup, and they did a set. And you can see those on eBay. They're there. And this is the only car I could salvage out of all their stuff. Everything else was all broken. When you're 5 years old and you get an electric train set, it's gonna break. So it's about 4 or 5 years ago, there was an estate sale, and I went and checked it out because it was from a hobby shop. Oops, sorry for my finger being there. And no N scale stuff. That's my thing, N scale, and sub O. I got some O stuff, but I haven't been too heavily involved in that lately. But I went and got some stuff, some more Tyco stuff. I picked up this track here, brass track, and then you can see there's a steel track there. I had this old brass stuff, and scored some turnouts, couple lefts, and a couple rights, and then that left there. And I scored those, and then this set here is the Chattanooga Choo. I didn't get this all as a set there. What I did was I ended up picking up the locomotive there, and this one has the old metal rails that you have to actually physically put on the locomotive yourself. Put all the little integral pieces there. And this one doesn't run. It lights up, but it doesn't run. So I have to. It was that guy on YouTube, SMT Trains. He actually did a video on one of these because it wasn't running. Actually, his wasn't lighting up or running, but he cleaned it up and it started running. So hopefully I can have some luck, the same luck there. And then I got the matching caboose, and then I did some research and found out that this was a set at one time. So I went and scored what I could. I think I had to get these two cars here, the Jello hopper, jumbo hopper, and then that Dutch Cleanser jumbo hopper from eBay. But the Wesson Tanker and the Baby Ruth, I scored at the estate sale. And then I picked up other random stuff there. Actually, with that set, that Chattanooga set, you got the steam whistle in billboard. So when the train goes by, you push the button, and the actuator inside it will turn. It's really basically a whistle. It's a whistle. It'll power up and make a little whistle sound. And so I actually got two of them. The first one wasn't all the best, and then the second one was better. And actually, I think I got extra billboards too. I was able to score some of those. And then I picked up a dump car. Not complete. It was missing the actuation piece, but picked that up. And then another flatbed with the tractors here. And most of the boxes, they identify what car it's for. I like this one, the tractor one, and so forth, if they're marked. And then I picked up this wood car. So I'd go every week. I think I went 3 or 4 times, and then they started discount. They had a discount every week, so just to purge everything out. And the last thing I got there was these Virginian coal cars. I got 5 of them here. Then I stuck with the brown boxes. They had a lot of the red box Tyco stuff, but this is like more my era, so I stuck with that as far as my own period correct Tyco stuff here. And the last things I did, these are from eBay, but since I got all those Virginian hoppers there, I decided to get the unloading car here, and then you get those trestle pieces and the whole 9 right there. And then so you would back your locomotive with that coal car in to unload its coal, and then pull it right back out. So that's where the turnout would come in. A turnout, and you'd set that up, and then you also have the freight unloading box car. And I think I got these for like under $20 a piece. It's been a while, so but these are all complete. And so that's all my Tyco stuff. And then my list miscellaneous here, lifelike stuff. And then now here's the Bachmann, and this is the this set here. This is actually a set sans this tank car here, but this actually is a set, and this was the Empire Builder. And so I actually when my dad brought this to me, he got it at a garage sale for like $15, and it was a score. So that was cool. So he just handed it over to me, and so I started researching it, and that's how I found out it was the Empire Builder. And so it was a GP18 right here, Union Pacific, or just matching caboose, and then you got your freight, and so good amount of cars. And then there's your track there. That's a brass track, and that'll do a figure 8 because you got your bridge here. That's where they'll come in. It's a bridge with the trestle pieces, and it's a lighted bridge, so that's pretty nice. I mean, my buddy had a set like that, like this, some years back, growing up, and he had the cool lighted bridge, so the blinking light bridge there. And there's your crossing gate there. I'm not a really big fan of that. And so, and I've ran this setup here. I've actually ran it. That does work. And so then here's all your little pieces here, your poles and your signs, and there's your booklets there. And also in the booklet here, this is actually in the booklet, and then like the little catalog pieces of tank car here. So yeah, that's a nice add-on there. And the last thing we're going to talk about is Well, it's another reason why I brought out the HO stuff is this piece here. And so, yeah, no slot cars are involved yet. So, I mean, said it wasn't slot cars, but it kind of is. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to build a road and rail layout. This railroad crossing is a lifelike piece. And I had to purchase the adapters from Auto World. You get 2 adapters, 1 on each side. So these ends were lifelike, and then that'll connect to a Auto World track or a AFX, because they have the same thing there. And so I have a bunch of AFX track. I actually had this way before I had the AFX track. I had a drag strip, Auto World drag set, and I was trying to figure out what to do with that, and I bought this just to have it. And so that and the adapter pieces, and then I sold that off. And so and then I scored that AFX track and just went from there. This is just the old school connections here with the track that we have. And for some reason I ended up buying these adapters here. And actually it'll be old school to power lock, and I don't have any power lock track. And the funny thing is I actually bought 2 of them for some reason. I thought I had to go, to get back to old school, and I got these off of Amazon, and it was actually pretty cool. They actually let me keep one. They gave me credit for the 2 that I bought. So these are gonna be forever sealed and not used, because I don't have any power lock track. But yeah, so road and rail, that's the goal for this week or this weekend, is a road and rail set. And the train layout's gonna dictate how the slot car layout will be at, because I have to see what track I'm working with. I mean, this only has enough for figure 8, some oval, and I can stretch it out. But I guess I want to see what I can come up with. But the train set, the train layout will dictate the slot car layout. So I'll prepare for that soon, and an update. So Big Boy and His Toys, signing out.